What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Cam, and we are here on College Football 25 to begin our first episode of our first Dynasty series here on the YouTube channel. And I know we're a little late to the party. It's August 4th today. I'm recording this. Game's about 2.5, going on 3 weeks now, I guess. So no content on the channel for it, but it's not from a lack of not playing. Dynasty in College Football 25 has claimed my soul. Trust me, me not uploading is not for the lack of not playing. It's probably from me playing too damn much. I really haven't been this addicted to a game since I was probably a child, and now going 22, going on 23 years of age next week or so. It is so refreshing and so nice to have a new game mode to seep all of my time into, and excited to start our first series on the channel. Never been a big like Madden franchise or playing the CPU kind of guy, kind of gamer. But I'm all in for the Dynasty game mode this year. So refreshing, and excited to start our first series on the channel here. Yesterday I did post something on my Twitter. Don't know why the quality looks so bad on this screenshot right here, so don't mind that. Twitter.com/CamMarshallYT, by the way. But we've narrowed it down to the final 3 teams: Kennesaw State, Middle Tennessee, and East Carolina University. Now, if you know me personally, you know where this is going. Not much of a decision here. We will be taking our talents to East Carolina University, baby. By no means really an ECU fan, not my favorite team in the nation. As you can see, kind of a UCLA fan. Not going to explain how that works. Kind of a long story, but ECU may or may not attend this college here in North Carolina, so we will be doing them. And also it's a plus because they are terrible, so good to start with a terrible team. And we're going to hop in here and start our East Carolina University Dynasty. Also pretty good uniforms. Matters a lot to me. Also, if I sound a little stuffy in this video, I apologize. I'm a little sick, a little under the weather at the moment, but hopefully that passes by soon. With my lisp and being sick, doesn't really help talking through a 20-minute YouTube video, but we will move on nonetheless here. Going into Dynasty settings, by the way, this will all be on Heisman difficulty. No reason to play on anything less. I really don't think people have made a big deal about Heisman being too hard. I don't know if too hard's the word. You can't just make silly mistakes. And if you don't make silly mistakes, it's really not too bad. So Heisman is definitely going to be what we're playing on. I'm turning off coach firing just because it's the ECU series. I'm not going to get fired, I don't think, but I don't want to get fired. We'll leave Coach V XP on normal. I thought about doing faster, maybe just to get, speed it along, but I think normal will be fine. Injury on, wear and tear on. 8 minutes Excel clock on is what I've found to be, play the most realistic, I guess. Excel clock on the max time of 25. Auto recruiting and obviously coach progression are both on manual. Be the head coach, obviously. I don't know if we're going to use their playbook. All my rebuilds, all my Dynasty so far, I've done the challenge of, using their playbook and playing the way they play. I've won national championship with Air Force, and I use the flex bone and all that kind of stuff. But if we're playing all the games on YouTube, I might switch up the playbook. If you have any playbook suggestions for College Football 25, leave them down in the comments below. As long as they're not a fucking Army, Navy, Air Force playbook, I'm not running that shit, man. I want to throw the ball. I want to throw the ball down the field. Yeah, we'll leave the spread playbook in the 3-3-5 defense right now. It's fine. Alma Mater, I'm not sure if it matters, but I'm just going to put ECU. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Pipeline, I'm unsure where I want this to be. I'm honestly thinking I've seen a lot of recruits in Sim come from South Carolina. Like an unnatural amount. I'm gonna put South Carolina. I'm not sure where ECU's pipelines exactly are. Obviously, I would assume North Carolina, South Carolina, but I'll put South Carolina right there. I'm not honestly sure what offensive and defensive aggressiveness affects. I've heard it's only in Sim. I've heard it's not only in Sim. Just going to put it on 60 both ways to be safe. Coach Don Don here. Don't ask why his name is Don Don, but I'm getting my traditional face. Where art thou? There we go. Does this look like me? No. Am I Don Don? No. Gotta be wearing the half or quarter zip, I guess you would say, right here. I'll rock the quarter zip. I'll rock the quarter zip. We move on here with Coach Don Don taking over the East Carolina Pirates, and as you can see, they're not good. 2-10 last season. Yeah. Not great. Our goal is to win 4 games. Man, I got news for y'all, man. If we lose 4 games, if we don't win 4 games, it's going to be a rough ride, man. It's going to be a rough ride. Sign the contract here. And by the way, this first video isn't going to be any gameplay, unfortunately. Just going to kind of set our recruiting board up, I think. Look at our roster, set the depth chart, stuff like that. And then episode 2, we will start hopping into games. I think that's the way to do it. I don't want to fit too much in here. Do I want to change the schedule? I think year 1, I'm not going to. I really don't think I'm going to. Maybe we should schedule a harder game in one of these. Who's the number 1 team in the nation? Georgia? Let's go at Georgia after week 4. That will go poorly. You're correct. But I do want like a crazy hard game in there just for the sake of the gameplay aspect, the content on the channel. And hey, if we beat Georgia, who knows, man? Like I said, Heisman, Heisman's hard. I believe we're going to surpass 4 games, man. I believe we're going to be fine in that aspect. Don't know much about this roster at all. Like I said, I may or may not attend this college. Please don't expect me to know anything about any of these players. I knew we had a good corner. Siobhan Revel, I believe is his name. Is he a senior? I think I saw. Senior. Unfortunately, he will not be with the team for long. But by far our best corner. 87 zone, 91 man, and 90 speed. That'll play. The rest of the roster is, well, there's not much to talk about. We have Rajai Harris, maybe 83 juke move, 83 break tackle, 83 trucking, 91 speed. Okay, our quarterback is Jake Garcia. 4-star junior with star development. It's actually not terrible. Accuracy is okay. Throw power is fine. Speed is a little low. I will say, man, if you don't have a fast quarterback in this game, it's a little more difficult, for sure. But Jake Garcia is likely going to be our starting quarterback in year 1. Year 2, I hope not. I hope we recruit a better quarterback. But we'll see. Our backup is Kaiten Hauser, sophomore. It's only 1 overall less. Do you have a development trait? Impact. He has no caps, though. He might develop. Oh, why am I tempted to start Kaiten Hauser? We'll see. I'm sure I'll go through a couple of quarterback benchings during this series. I'll probably be lobbed into picks, so I assume that'll be my answer. We do have Javis Bonds here. 92 speed, 96 XL. Can't truck for me with 82 juke move. Probably not going to start. I assume not a good development trait. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys just, won't matter when we win the national championship eventually. But these can be our guys year 1 for sure. What I was worried about here, speed obviously kills in this game. That's not something that, is not known. But ECU does not have it. Look at our best receiver, Chase Sowell. Probably should learn how to pronounce these names. He's okay. He's only a sophomore, so he might develop a little bit. But as you can see, 89 speed, 91 speed, 92 speed. Not a lot of speed on this roster. Ooh, the O-line is bad. I mean, I didn't expect them to be good. Let me get that out of the way. But, I mean, they're bad. Chad Stevens, 84 power move. Okay. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to be excited about any of this, bro. These guys are pretty bad. 87 block shot, 80 power moves, not bad. Do we have a user? We do. I'm sorry, you might be a 68 overall. Kevon Merrill Jr., 3-star impact dev with 93 speed at 6'1". He is playing. He is the user, maybe of the future. I mean, 93 speed, 83 change of direction. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just every player on this team is like a 76 to a 78 overall. Every player. Corner room, not a lot of speed. Just we look like a slow team, to be honest. Which, like I said, it's what I expected, but I'd be like a super, super slow team. And when we go to roster and sort by speed, there's no one above 93 speed on the entire roster. And there's only one player with 93 speed. I'm telling you, from gameplay perspective, you want to beat Heisman? Speed kills. And we have fucking none of it. Our fastest player is a middle linebacker. You know that's a problem. And I don't think I talked about when we picked it. We will be doing the recruiter. Or I did pick recruiter, and we're going to be upgrading recruiter. For our first upgrade, honestly, we have a quarterback that could play next year. I want to do receivers because I need to find fast receivers in this draft class. Recruiting class. I'm going to do that so much just with Madden football in my head. And like I said, I'm a big football fan, but not a big college football aficionado until this year. I mean, after playing this game, I'm so excited for college football season. But not the biggest aficionado. We will look through who's interested in us. Do we have any 5 stars interested in us is the question. The answer is no. The answer is no, unfortunately. But that is expected. 4 stars. That's really bad, guys. Having no 4 stars interested is really bad. And we only have 4 3 stars interested. And they are yeah. 2 are right tackles and 1 is a kicker. This may be more difficult than I may have expected. Not for lack of North Carolina players. Look at all the North Carolina players. Just nobody's trying to be here, man. Nobody's trying to be here. But North Carolina does have a decent, good pipeline. Now, we will be able to get some 4 stars. If you don't know, at the time of recording this video, 4 stars still do slip through the cracks. And I think with the right recruiting strategy, we will be okay. We will be able to get them. So even though they're not interested, we'll be just fine. I think we're going to recruit okay. Recruiting is interesting in this game. I've done a lot, and the most trouble I've ever had recruiting was at Clemson, which makes no sense at all. Hey, I recruited at the fucking Air Force. I can do here. I don't know what our school grades look like. Stadium atmosphere is up there. Conference prestige is up there. Everything else is really bad, but we don't have any Fs, which is good. We can sell people on Cs. Academic prestige, being a C, is pretty funny. I won't lie. It's pretty, if you know ECU, it's pretty funny. We only have 500 hours in this, pre-season scouting area. So we don't have a lot of hours to scout. We have 22 seniors, but I'm going to bring in probably a bigger class than that. We don't need a kicker, so there's no reason to check out that kicker. So we probably won't do a lot of scouting this first little area just because we're low on hours. But we will scout these 3 stars that are interested in us and see if these guys are any good. 65 run block is bad, but we kind of, the first season of recruiting, it looks like we're really going to have to take what we can get here. We're not going to have a lot of options. 88 speed, 72 zone, free safety. Okay. A gym, 3-star gym, 76 pass block. Okay. Gyms, by the way, are directly tied to development traits. So a bust, I believe, has like a 99% chance of being normal dev. And then a gym is pretty much a guaranteed impact or higher development trait. Now, I know no 4-stars are interested in us, but I will be offering all these guys that I can. I forgot the deal breakers are going to be a massive, massive deal here. I'm not going to get all the 4-stars I want to. But we're going to add these guys from North Carolina and maybe even the ones from these tier 2 pipelines we have. Just so we have them on our board and we can offer a scholarship, maybe see where they are. But a lot of the 4-stars that we're going to be able to go after are going to be the ones with no offers after that first week. So, do I offer these guys? I don't know. I feel like this first week we should spend time looking at the 3-stars and scouting them. And not, because the 4-stars we're not going to scout any 4-star. Any 4-star, we're just going to offer. Because they're going to be upgrades no matter, bust, gym, whatever they are. We're just going to offer them. I think that's going to be my strategy. So I think this first week, we do want to scout some 3-stars here. And see what they're looking like. Because a 3-star, what's it called? Bust is not someone I'm interested in. So it says we don't need receiver. Yeah, I'm not even looking at needs. We're trying to, this first recruiting, season. We're trying to bring in the best talent possible. I'm not concerned about needs at all. And we're just gonna scout these guys down the road. 86 finesse moves for a 3-star. Wait, I put that 4-star on the board. Why did I scout a 4-star? This is going poorly. Okay, so I forgot to add these 4-stars. I will just offer them. But we will scout these 3-stars. Oh, okay. So receivers, we can scout really quick now. 88 speed. He's just too slow, and he's 5'8", man. He's 5'8". We do need bodies, though. And maybe he develops. He's a 3-star gym in North Carolina. I don't think there's a way I cannot offer him. 93 speed, okay. For this receiver, Theo Myers. 6'1" as well. I know we have a lot of receivers. This first week is going to kind of be a little bit of a shots in the dark. Like I said, our strategy is going to be going after these 4-stars that have no offers and pumping everything into them. So this first week really isn't as important, but this guy's important. 3-star receiver from Virginia, Steve Hawker, 97 speed with, I believe it's platinum takeoff ability, which is super good for a receiver. Steve Hawker is immediately to the top of my board. 86 block shed from a 3-star. We take that. Quarterback, we can scout. Like I said, I'm not too concerned with quarterback. I believe we could have someone that could play next year in that sophomore. But 92 throw power, 79 speed. I mean, it's not worse than anything we have. We'll, offer a scholarship. Why not? Ooh, a gym. We can offer him too. That's huge. Gyms are top of the board, man. If you are a gym, you have to go up here. We have to have that dev trait. Y'all can rise up the board here. We're running out of hours here, though. 90 throw power. I'm actually not even, I'm Malik Stoner. Not even interested in you, buddy. We're pretty much out of hours there. Unfortunately, like I said, with a small program, we're going to have barely any hours. But we can move into the next week just to, get more hours. We'll get to week 1 and we'll finish all the scouting, and then we'll go into that first game, I think is kind of the way I want to do this. Now, are we on the top of any of these boards? This 3-star gym, we are on the top of his. No offers from any of these guys. Even if they have top interest, if these guys have no offers, that's completely okay. But like a 4-star that's already got an offer from state, we can literally remove from the board. We can remove from the board. We don't have a chance. I don't care that he's high pipeline. I do not care. I've seen enough. And now with our left at about 400 hours, the 4 stars is there a 5-star that has no offers? I don't believe it'll be the case. Yeah, and none that I have, like, I can't get. Unfortunately, those deal breakers are going to be a big problem for us. 4 stars with no offers. The deal breakers are crazy, bro. The deal breakers are crazy. I haven't dealt with this, man. Air Force, this wasn't that big of a problem. Terrence Parker, Amari Cromartie, Brock Van Manen. Can't be a real name, man. It just can't be a real name. But any 4-star that has no offers, we were trying to go after here. Allen. You guys can't see his name, but Allen fucking Allen. You are an East Carolina Pirate, man. You are a Pirate, bro. Come home. And that's all the 4 stars that have no offers. I know it's like a million receivers on my board. We're focused on talent here, guys. We're focused on talent, man. And I will do anything I can to get these 4 stars to come home with us. And 3-star Jim, we will put points on as well. Only have 75 points. I know this is kind of crazy that we haven't done a lot here in terms of team guys that are actually interested in us. And we have like 4 receivers at the top of our board. It's kind of crazy, I know. But just bear with me, man. Bear with me. We have 8 players we're going after. I know 4 of them are receivers and 2 are DTs. I completely understand, man. I completely get it. Trust the process. Heisman watch? Oh, we're not on there. It's crazy. All right, moment of truth. If these 4 stars get offers, bro, we're cooked, guys. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're still number 1 in the 3-star gym. That's great. This is what I need to see. Still the only scholarship offer. If we keep dumping points, we may be able to snipe these 4 stars. I know that it says teams higher than us on here. No one has offered scholarships on these guys. I'm telling you, this is the way. Believe in me. Believe in me. We have 25 hours. Put it back in the QB, and we're done scouting. I know it looks like we're going to have a super small class. We'll get depth later on. Right now, with such a talent-depleted roster, I'm trying to secure top of the top if I have any chance, no matter the position. Year 2, year 3, year 4, however long it takes to win the national championship, we can invest and look at team needs more later down the line. We just need to try to secure these top-end talent no matter the position early on. That's been my strategy in every program I've done so far, and it's worked out swimmingly for the most part. We will lose out on some of these guys. Hopefully we get a few, and the few, hopefully with good depth traits, hopefully are worth it. And as soon as we can, we will start hard selling these guys. But they don't have hard sell available yet, so we just literally can't. So that's recruiting in a nutshell, done right there. We have week 1. First game will be FCS Southeast, which is not a real team, but hopefully we can get a win at home. You know, we cannot be losing game 1 to FCS Southeast. Depth chart is pretty much kind of set in stone, kind of is what it is. There's not going to be a lot of changes. I am going to start Jake Garcia. But I might have a short leash since Caden Hauser's a year younger and has more room for development. I mean, he could be the quarterback for the next 2 years. I don't really have too much of a problem with that. He's not terrible. But yeah, that's kind of it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next one. Episode 2 should be coming out shortly. Probably not tomorrow, but probably maybe the next day after that. Hopefully we beat FCS Southeast, man. I can't be losing at home to FCS schools. But I'll see you on the next one. Hope you did enjoy. Deuces.